Greetings and welcome back to part 7 of Exo Plays Toy Story 2 on the Nintendo 62. I don't remember what this console is called, but anyways, we're back for more. That is what the hover boots do. That is all they do.
Ha ha ha! Defeat the Prospector boss to get a Pizza Planet token.
It sounds a little bit too much like my Jim Varney. So as you can see, there is no Kelsey Grammer in this game, unfortunately. I did enjoy hearing his voice in the other versions of the game, but you know.
Worthless space toy! Go home to your toy chest! Play with this, you toy!
Apparently they could only afford either Kelsey Grammer or Buzz or Tim Allen for these games, because like obviously there's no. They like have one of the developers voice Buzz in the PlayStation version. It's really weird. But they could afford to have Kelsey Grammer in that version, so it's like it's a big old trade-off. Anyways, that boss is really easy, and I don't know what the Prospector is doing in the stage. Feels like he should be in the level after this, but regardless. That may not be the last of him, you know. Oh, Jeb the jet plane. Never seem to figure out his. I always have to be the one to help him with his footage-related questions, because I'm the master of footage. And look at me, I've got the best setup. I've got the best setup of all time. It's the best one. It's gonna be absolutely tremendous. We're gonna make YouTube great again. Anyways, there's this guy over here. I don't remember what his voice sounds like. Hi, Buzz. If you can bring me 5 weights before you run out of time, I will give you a Pizza Planet token. Gotta say, I'm not really a fan of these mini games, where it seems like you just have to run over hell and hope you find something, you know? I can never remember, especially this one. Usually takes me a couple tries because I can never remember where they all are. But regardless, we got those. Looks like. I believe there's another one up here, so we'll go grab that. Yeah, there was another one. I don't even remember what that character is called from the movie. Maybe Rex knows his name. I'd have to look it up. I'm almost tempted to lose this minigame just so I can see what he's called, but I don't know, I don't feel like it. I'd rather just move on. I'm sure someone in the comments knows. If you know what this character's name is, please tell me. Well done, you have found all of my weights. Here's your Pizza Planet token. Take that, my boy. Alright. So, we can go talk to Ham. I can't remember where Ham is. I think he's over here. So it's close to the entrance of the stage, like as you can see there's an upper level here. You just take the upper level and then you can go talk to Ham. I'm missing another one of the little tykes. I'm trying to think of where that would be.
That's the ticket. Here you go, Buzzy boy.
Pretty sure I've gotten all the guys I can get up to this point. Like I got the one that was up here. And that platforming section is much bigger than I thought it would be. Holy crap. Double check up here. Oh, fuck you, get out of my way, Buck Bumble. Paul's Bunyan Cream has the soothing formula to make the bunion's head for the hills. If somebody can find, I'm pretty sure, unfortunately, that this is not the case, but if there is a Hoodwinked game, somebody please tell me it. Please provide me a link of where I can find it. And I will play it on the show. Unfortunately, there is no game for either Hoodwinked 1 or Hoodwinked 2, which is the greatest film ever made. It was so great that my brother Eric actually had to walk out of the theater because he just could not believe it. Alright, we're all the way up here, and I do not see a little tyke, so I guess we're heading back down. Oh my god, that gave me vertigo. Oh boy. We got the other little tyke in the other room. Oh, I know where it is. I know where the other one is. Okay, so there's one back in that room we just left, which we'll get when we climb up that platforming section again. And there's another one. If we could take the suitcase up on top of the X-rays, which do not seem to react at all. Hold up, just Jeb, your lack of knowledge about old hardware visuals. It's really annoying me with your Discord messages right now. I don't think Jeb is watching this playthrough, so I don't know. It's, oh boy, I apparently have not taught him as well as I thought I had. So now I get to go tell him, get to go school him and whatnot. Let's see, let's go on up over here. Alright. Gotta wait for the damn... That's why I hate this section. Is you have to wait for the wing to settle, and it takes forever. And it's always such a pain that I feel like an asshole explaining this, but it just takes way too long for that wing to settle down, way longer than it ought to. And I remember talking about this in the old review that I took down. So I know for a fact that it annoyed me back then, and I would show you guys a clip, but I'm afraid to watch it again, you know what I'm saying? That was back before I really knew what I wanted to do with this channel. And it was basically me just imitating what worked for other people. So that Buzz Lightyear review, that old Toy Story 2 review, is basically just my attempt at making an AVGN episode, and there's a reason I took it to— okay, listen, Buzz. You need to climb up the fucking ledge. Be a man, Buzz. I don't have time for your shit. Oy vey. I might need to stop real quick so that I can video-splain my friend Jeb here. But we'll take one more stab at this platforming section first. Alright, see, he grabbed the ledge that time, but you know. Like, why didn't he grab the ledge? It was right in front of his fucking face. I swear to God. That is so irritating that I get to keep climbing up this over and over again for something that should just work the first time, you know? That's annoying. And every single time I get to wait for the fucking wing to settle back down. So, you know how I said this was my favorite level? I don't think so. Just because of this part. And the rest of it's just fine. I like the rest of the level, but the centerpiece of the level annoys me to play, so can't say it is the best one. Or my top favorite one to replay. Okay, let's try this. There we go. We'll be wise and take the long way up over here so that I can avoid having to ledge grab. Oy vey. Okay, so we'll wait for that guy to stop spinning, and then we'll head on over. There we go. Alright. And now we can float up here and grab our token. All we got left is over there, I believe. There should be— oh wow, I could see the seams and the polygons. Or I could for just a moment there. We're gonna head down here by the snack. We're gonna use this— we're gonna use these hover boots to give us some— float time, so I can grab this pole here. We can jump over and grab the little tyke. And that should be the last thing we need from the stage, and we should be all set.
Thanks for planning my little tank passengers, Buzz. Here's a Pizza Planet token.
Little tykes are adorable. They're like these little gremlin models. Alright, so I believe that's everything, but I'm gonna go talk to Rex first before we leave, just in case. It would suck if there was anything left to find in this level, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to come back and, you know, redo that center platforming challenge again. Man, they really tucked him in a niche.
Wow, you got all the tokens.
Alright, we're done this level. And now that we are, we can head back to Al's Toy Barn and finish a level we should have been able to finish from the get-go. Because backtracking is fun! Let's see. Alright, now we're done. Alright, now we can save at least. That'll be helpful. Good, you know. Take your time, game. It's not like we're trying to record a playthrough here. Alright, at least there is a save feature, you know. So it's like surprise. I don't know. There aren't really that many games from this generation that don't have a save feature, but still. All right, Al's Toy Barn revisited. Now that we have the hover boots, we can play this level. So obviously, first thing we're gonna need to do is go get that chick from that little platforming section we played successfully last time, but I now have to replay because I left the stage. Because I could have swore there was a Pizza Planet token you got from this, but evidently I was wrong. Head up over here. These vertical bars are always the worst part, man. Alright, like I said last time, you gotta make sure that you jump into the corner. See, I just barely didn't make it, because I was just a hair off. Like, for some reason, it couldn't just bounce you to a set coordinate, it like moves you in a specific direction instead. Then you get to wait for the hay bale to stop moving so you can hit the thing again. There we go. Oh well. Probably could have made it more like 30 seconds and that would probably be a little better. Unless if you're an idiot who presses the R button. Okay, what the fuck was that? What happened just now? Alright, maybe leaving will reset the timer. Yeah, it does. You can do that. Okay, so if you don't want to have to wait out the timer, there you go. There's your pro strat, folks. And here's my green laser that I love oh so much. Let's see, you got a few coins up here, so we'll probably go grab those first before we try this again. Speaking of which, I need to hit the switch anyway, so, you know. And I cannot recommend this monitor enough. It looks great. This is how 240p games should always be played, my friends. You know, if you've been holding out and getting a monitor, then, you know, go check it out, my lovelies. Alright, all we gotta do is jump onto the corner here. Ooh, just barely made it. Alright, we got it. That's what, so that really should have been a token in my opinion, not... Oh man, look at that. Yeah, that mip mapping is not good. Oh boy. Just looks wrong how they did it. I'm not really sure how they went about mip mapping that, you know, regardless. So we'll go.
If you can get to my hatchling chick in time, you can keep the chick that you find in it. Come back and see me after you've got the chick.
Well, I suppose that's technically, since it's a chicken, not a rooster, that's technically, you know, a woman chicken. Speaking of which, shouldn't Al's Toy Barn, you know, like he has the shtick in the movie where he dresses up like a big chicken. Shouldn't he be a big rooster since he's male? I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we do need to get that chick again. We will not have to play the second round because we already got that token. And before I leave, I want to see if I can make it over to this platform and grab those coins real quick. Thank you. We'll save the room off to the sides for later. We'll head straight into the thick of the stage. So, you know, then by the time we're done, we'll have enough coins to pay for the token. Yeah, but this level's actually pretty fun. And like I said, if you're not going for 100%, you could totally have played this earlier, but, you know, I of course am going to 100% this collectathon, because that is how this genre is meant to be played, my lovelies. You will not convince me, and that's the reason why I was not super keen on the last act of Super Mario Odyssey. It's because they seem to forget about that.
Ah, Buzz, if you could find my 5 missing chicks and come back and find me, I'll give you a Pizza Planet token.
Sounded almost like my Fredneck impression.
Thanks a lot, Dragon Purple. You can have this darn egg. Dang shell on this thing's hard as a rock.
Someday I get to play Hero's Tale. That's gonna be interesting to practice up for that one. But I don't know, Hero's Tale's fine. It's a decent enough game. I have a feeling that if I were to play it again, I'd probably like it more than I did the first time. Because, you know, blind Let's Play... Problem with the first Let's Play I did of it on Game Mavericks was that I was in kind of a bad mood the whole time because I kept having recording issues. I'm not really sure what was wrong with that, but the footage kept corrupting and not working properly, and it turns out it has something to do with how many cores of my CPU were being used for encoding. Fixed that problem, obviously, but, you know, I kind of unfairly took it out on Hero's Tale when I was doing the play. You know, there's still things about Hero's Tale I don't like, mind you, but I have a feeling that now that I've 100%ed it once and I've played the game before, I'll probably like it more if I played it a second time, you know. No guarantees, and we still have to play Under the Dragonfly before we can get to that one. Yes, I am gonna play that game. Yes, that game does suck, so I'm sure it'll be very amusing for the folks at home to see me play that, you know, regardless. So this is what we needed the hoverboards, is so that we can get up to this platform here. I don't know, you can't, there's a chick in this room, and you cannot reach the chick without the hover boots. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. I don't know what the necessity was to make me have to come back for that. Why couldn't the hover boots just have been the power-up that you happen to get in this level instead? I don't know. There really was no reason for any of that. It just means you have to backtrack. I don't know. I really don't see why so many devs decided that was a thing, because it's one thing to do it in a Metroidvania game. Backtracking's actually good in a Metroidvania game, because it means that while you're backtracking, you can get stuff you missed before that are useful in the moment, like missile expansions. But in this game, it just means that it's padding out game time. And trust me, it's worse in a Metroidvania game.
Defeat the dinosaur boss to get a Pizza Planet token.
Here's another war of attrition. I don't know, this one doesn't even seem to want to attack me, really. It's just like Spider Gunrow, you keep shooting him with the green laser and he will die so easily and so quickly. It makes you wonder what the point even was. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. That's all I got. Alright, so looks like we've already got all the chicks. So head on back and drop them off. Then we'll go for Ham, and there's another Pizza Planet token in the same room that Ham is in that we can grab at the same time, so we'll be all set with that in a moment. Alright, so this time I'll probably just tank the green ooze because I don't feel like it. And it doesn't even look like we can even go back that way anyway. Here she is.
Thanks for finding my chicks, Buzz. Here's a Pizza Planet token.
I don't know where that bagok came from, but I don't know, I'm sure you guys found it amusing. Apparently at least one person was wearing headphones during my little corrections where I play the Buzz Lightyear dying sound effect, which sounds wrong in the PS1 version. God, I really hate the PS1 sound effects. I don't know why they're different from every other version of the game. Like I said, my working theory on the whole thing was that Oh, that must have been why I thought I need the disc launcher for those. It's because you do need them for this level, but, you know, I digress. So, Mr. Ham here.
Well done, Buzz. Here's your Pizza Planet token.
Alright. Here's the 50 token. So that's all set. Let's unlock these locks real quick. And I believe these platforms will slide in and out as they feel like. Ugh, fuck you, game. I hate it when that shit happens. Huh. Oh no, it's just Discord. Man, everybody wants to talk to me on Discord right now. That's be because I'm recording this earlier than I usually would. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, my honey. You're my butterfly. Hugon, shady. God. It's like I managed to time it exactly incorrectly or something. Oh fuck, I almost made it that time. Where's the lamp? There it is. Alright, listen. I'm starting to get real discouraged with this whole thing. Camera in this game's not the best, I'm not gonna lie. Oh boy. There we go, we made it. That should be the last one. We should be done with this level. Let's go find Rex real quick. And I can't actually remember where Rex is, so that could be a problem. I think he's over here. Somewhere. Maybe in the corner? I don't know. I can't remember where he is. Honestly, I don't feel like looking for him. So we did all the tedious stuff, so that should be it. There we go. That level is fully complete, which leaves just one level left to go, my friends. One level left. Then once this part ends, I can go video splain Jeb the Dinosaur Gamer. Where'd that name come from? I have no idea. Man, the saving takes so long. I never realized that. You would not believe some of the things you don't realize until you start recording the part, you know what I'm saying? We got that, so we got the last... So we just finished Airport Infiltration, so the next level to play is Tarmac Trouble. Their search even takes them out onto the runway, and that's obviously from a different part of the movie. I don't know, that's really all you need to set up this level on it. I would have liked that they could have gotten, you know, like a screenshot of them running across the tarmac. But this did happen in the movie. Can't really remember what cutscene they play in, you know, in the other versions of the game. Those lovely, terribly compressed FMVs that I'm sure look okay on this monitor. So here's our 5 guys to collect. Asker. I have lost 5 pieces of luggage. If you could find them for me, I'll give you a Pizza Planet token. So we're looking out for these green little hopping luggage. And I do have to say, this version of Tarmac Trouble doesn't sound exactly like the Red Book Audio one, but it does sound pretty impressive for N64. There's one of the luggage guys right there. Alright, folks, I hope you enjoyed that little musical display, but unfortunately, that's gonna be all the time we have on this level for now. We're gonna have to put a pause on this. I believe this was, what was this, episode 7? Well, you got a lot done, folks. Join me in episode 8. And we will, this should be the finale. We should be able to finish this level in the final boss. It might even end up being a shorter part, actually. But regardless, I'll see you guys next time.